Hello everyone. Today, we want to start with a simple question. Does a leader always need to be the loudest person in the room? Most of us imagine leadership as someone standing in front, giving orders, taking decisions, being seen. But today, we are going to look at a different kind of leadership. And our topic is leadership lessons from Jamvan. A journey not about power, but about quiet influence, wisdom, and impact. And by the start of this, you might start seeing leadership in a completely different way. Let's begin with a powerful idea. The most enduring leaders don't always stand in the spotlight. They don't chase attention, they build strength in others. Jamvan represents this rare kind of leadership. One that works silently, one that doesn't demand recognition but still shapes outcomes. He leads from the foundation through wisdom, calmness, and most importantly, empowerment. And that's what makes his leadership truly wonderful. Now, we will be taking a look at who is Jamvan. So, in the Ramayana, he is the oldest and wisest member of the Vanar army, nor the strongest, not the fastest, but the one everyone trusts. He was a key advisor in Lord Ram's mission to rescue Sita, known for his patience, calm thinking, and strategic mindset. But what truly sets him apart is this: he never tried to be the center of attention. He didn't lead through authority, he led through influence. And that is the difference between a boss and a true leader. Now, the ocean situation. Now, imagine this moment. The army finally reaches the ocean. Lanka is right there on the another side, but there is one big problem. There is no way to cross. The waves are powerful, the distance is huge, and suddenly everything stops. No one steps forward, no one takes the risk. Even the strongest warriors stay silent. And here the most surprising part. Hanuman, the most powerful among them, is sitting quietly, doubting himself. Just think about that. Sometimes we don't fail because we lack ability. We fail because we forget what we are capable of. And then came the moment. Jamvan awakens Hanuman. This is where Jamvan steps in, but not like a typical leader. He doesn't shout, he doesn't give orders. He simply sits beside Hanuman and starts reminding him of who he really is. He speaks about his strength, his past achievements, his hidden power, and slowly, sometimes changes. Hanuman rises, his confidence returns, and then he takes that massive leap across the ocean. That one moment changed everything. The mission moved forward because one person was reminded of his potential. So, empowerment lessons is that Jaman didn't solve the problem himself. He didn't jump the ocean. He helped someone else realize that they could do it, and that is real leadership. Great leaders don't create followers, they create confidence, belief, and create more leaders. And sometimes the best help you can give someone is not solutions, but self belief.
Let's look at another situation. There were many strong leaders in the army: Sugriva, Angad, Nala, Nila. All of them powerful, all of them capable. But here's the problem. When too many people try to lead, confusion begins. Egos clash, directions change, unity breaks, and in the critical moments, this can destroy everything. Now, here comes Jamwan's most powerful decision. Even though he was the most experienced, he chose to step back. He didn't compete for leadership, he didn't try to prove himself. Instead, he supported Lord Rama, guided others, and solved problems quietly from behind. He chose the mission over recognition, and because of that, the entire army stayed united. So, what do we learn from this? Leadership is not about control, it's about influence, not about being seen, but about making an impact. And sometimes the strongest leaders are the ones we don't even notice. Jamban's leadership gives us some powerful qualities: empowerment, believing in others first, wisdom, knowing when to act and when to wait, patience, staying calm in chaos, strategic thinking, seeing beyond the moment, and egoless leadership, putting the mission first. These are not just ancient ideas, they are exactly what modern leadership needs today. Now, let's bring this into real life because this is not just a story, it's something we see around us every day. In a classroom, a great teacher doesn't just give answers, they help students discover them. In a team, a great leader doesn't do everything, they build people who can do everything. Even in friendships, sometimes the best support is not solving problems, but giving confidence. The goal is not to be the most important person in the room. The goal is to make everyone else more capable and then step aside. To conclude, leadership is not about position, it is about impact. It is not about shining alone, it is about making others shine. Jamvan teaches us something very powerful. The best leader is not the one who stands in the spotlight, but the one who helps others reach it. Thank you.